Okay, so today's song is the Beatles one, Let It Be. And we've had it before. Make no apologies because Spirit usually give me that one. But when you've got to let something go or it poisons you from the inside, doesn't mean you forget, doesn't mean you forgive, but you just got to let go. So today's card is Judgment card. Joshua, Judgment of Solomon. Fair, not always nice. It's the Phoenix rising. It's those born in the year of the rooster. So, 20. Person's birthday, living or past, a date for your diary, or an address. Wherever you see that number. As with all the numbers that I speak about, numerology is a big thing for Spirit. Times, dates, numbers can be Bible verses, or like I say, angel numbers, numerology, etc. It's about rising to a higher state of being. Hopefully. Names Gary, Sandra. Could be important, and I've missed it. So where is it? Is it in the second pile? Nope. That looks a very... Yeah, there it is. So not today. We don't rise today. Judgment has not arrived yet. Don't judge lest you be judged. Be very careful with your judgment. Because that truth will set you free. This is also sex. This is clarity of thought. But above all, it's the truth. That sword severs ties with what no longer serves you. 1 week. Messages, gifts. Not surprising at Christmas, but when you get to a certain age, they stop coming, don't they? It could be a small improvement in finances or a grounding for an immature person or a younger person. And miracles. Make no apologies, Mum's well into this now, she's loving it. This is my mum's card, so Doris and Martin, but it's also about siblings and children, hands, arms, shoulders. It's the passion flower, the honeysuckle, the rose, Gemini energy. It's clarity of thought. The masks are off, the truth is spoken, and we are freeing ourselves. We got that yesterday, didn't we? Breaking those shackles, the 15. Lee and Ashley, and that lotus flower rising from the muck of the swamp, just like the phoenix. We need to rise. We need to free ourselves from toxic situations. We can't sign anything or agree to anything, especially under duress. Love yourself first, not with ego, but unconditionally, and love others the same. You are in charge of your own emotions. We can't rise yet. There is a problem here, Scorpio or Aries. And we have a difficult decision choice to make, because this was a Joyce card before it was a Lovers. It might be a choice between two things of equal value. You have to make the right decision. Right now, you don't want to make that decision. And as I've said before, sometimes people like to put it off till after Christmas. This is Christmas Eve, obviously, or the 6th of January, 6 or 24. Kristen, Emily, Catherine, Susan, Aidan, all names mentioned. Adam, Eve, Lily, Gemini, Mercury, communications, and David Starr, Jewish faith. So, not yet, not today is the cry. Judgment is coming, but not today. You've got to find love for yourself first and free yourself. Yeah. Someone is still grieving the past. They are living in the past and they don't see that there's something better in the future. But the future's not promised. The past is over. You've got to live in the now. Build a bridge, get over it, stop crying over spilt milk. A change in your emotional life. There it is, Scorpio. Somebody's staying in the comfort zone, still grieving. 13. Not wanting to come out of the comfort zone, not wanting to face reality. They're sitting on the fence, refusing to believe this truth, whatever it is. These words spoken. Yeah, a bond is broken. 2 years, 2 months. And that violent man again. Possibly Michael, Libra, an injustice has taken place. Law courts, doctors, spiritual leaders, lies. Lies and violence. Burning of religious books. Don't listen to professional people. They are not giving you the advice you need. Someone that was once a good friend is now a dangerous enemy. Someone has lost everything. A businessman, perhaps. It's Capricorn energy. It's somebody in uniform of a darker complexion. But it is a dangerous enemy. And you've gone back to being Cinderella. Sorry about that. 1 minute. You've gone back to being Cinderella. Sacrificing yourself for people that don't deserve it. So, sorry about that. So, slogging your guts out, burning the candle at both ends, making yourself ill to supply others with what they need. Somebody here doesn't have the moral high ground. So somebody may be making you suffer for some reason. But they don't have the moral high ground either. That opportunity that we missed. Another opportunity is coming, a gift. The gift from Spirit for you to change your ways, to do things differently, to be accepted by Spirit. 1 year. Something that is about to start. If you take that opportunity, it will profit within a year. Could be a proposal, a new home, a new life, a new job. An apology is coming. A younger version of this man, somebody in a darker complexion, possibly military or in uniform. Scar on the leg, the limp, the amputation. Chiron. First heal yourself so that you can heal others. That's the gift that Spirit give you. There it is. Secrets are out. Daughters released from the gates of hell. From the devil, no longer sacrificed at the altar. The tarot readers, the psychics, the mediums, the travellers, the Romanis. No longer allowing negativity into your field, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. You are protected. Persephone, she knows everything, but tells no one. 2 or 29. So George, Marcia, Kelly, Elaine, Destiny, Lee again, Esme Rose, Beth and Alice. 2 and 29. Yeah, there it is again. Stop dwelling in the past. Build a bridge, get over it. Past is over, future's not promised. Live in the now. Get off your backside, stop stuffing your face, watching Netflix, and be open to what's coming your way. Marriage, friendships, happiness, the divine couple, the high priest and the high priestess. Their spirit are at work to find you that person that belongs in your life, be it emotionally, financially, whatever. You will be blessed 3 times. Diane, Mark, Simon, Peter, and binding yourself to the spiritual world rather than the material. Speaking your truth, knowing your worth, knowing that what you value, the only thing to value is the 4 things you cannot buy. Freedom, health, happiness, and above all, love. Miracles do happen. So, again, the magician. The masks are off. At 19 that we had yesterday, somebody trying to block your path, delays in travel, children, issues with children and siblings, Karen, it's negative energy. So, something failing, something dimming, some light is dimming. And somebody's going to get very clear in the mind. There he is again. We had it yesterday in a different one there, didn't we? The white stag, shape-shifting, the other world. So there he is. And Kelly said about the stag wrapping paper yesterday. Number 14 was also my deceased brother's birthday. Tony and Philip are important. And the bridge is very important. My mum lived at 14 Apney Bridge. So, here we go then. The stag has long been a Celtic symbol. It's the other world, being near. During a shamanic journey, I came across this white stag. I also saw a man with horns on his head running in the background, but at the time I couldn't work out if they were actually one and the same being. The white stag and the horned man are often seen together, and thus I have included him in the next card. My journey with the white stag was precious to me. He saw the suffering I was enduring in my life in the physical world. He saw that I was weary and had a heavy heart. He nuzzled into me and hugged me around the neck. In that moment, I felt so supported and nurtured. He asked me to get on his back, so somebody wants to lighten your load, and explained that he would be the support when I needed time out from the exhaustion of this physical world. The feeling I got from this encounter was one of shape-shifting. We were one and the same, morphing from one to the other, but also coexisting at the same time. The white stag presents the strength of the masculine to help with the feminine. The stag sees through the veils to this world, straight into your soul. It understands us because it sees what we truly are. It is here to offer us a safe haven and give us the strength to carry on as it carries us to where we need to go while we rest. By drawing the white stag, this card offers us the wisdom that we also push ourselves too hard. There we are, pushing yourself far too high. Burnout. It is time to ask for help, to allow yourself to be supported, to take time out and allow yourself to rest and receive, to be open to receiving. By learning your physical, mental and emotional spiritual limits, which Persephone has done, we learn not only to take care of ourselves better, but this creates a sustainable pace when we can resume work. It is easy to get caught up in the stresses of the physical world. We are only human after all. There are many issues around the world that stress us, frustrate us, and make us feel helpless, with no sight of something better in the future. When we feel this overwhelmed, it's time to unplug from social media, the constant bombardment of ads, messages, information, which causes, etc. It becomes hard for the brain to process such an amount of information at once and thus overwhelms us. But unplugging from all of the sources, it doesn't mean we don't care. It means that you care enough about your own mental health and well-being, which is that, because there's confused mind there, to take a break and come back when you're recharged. It is vitally important to discern what you take in. So, you know that, Kristen, don't you? You're always preaching to me about it. Don't let it in. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. You've got this and Spirit's got you. Simple as that. Yeah, Inanna, the Sumerian spiritual warrior. There we are. Spirit's going into battle for us. Be open to receiving it. That is the stairway to heaven that she's walking on. There she is. Inanna, the Sumerian goddess. Inanna is the spiritual warrior who descends voluntarily to the underworld to meet her dark sister, Persephone Ereshkigal. Immense courage and bravery, sacrifice, surrendering to life, facing your shadow self, letting go, let it be, of outmoded identity, being stripped of all illusions, becoming very, very clear in mind. There. No more confusion, mind. No more dementia for me, man. And seeing the whole truth, which is where we started. The truth will set you free. So, drawing an Inanna means that you are going to go on a journey of self-discovery, whether you like it or not. And this can sometimes be brought on by a disaster of some sort, which means change. Alternatively, you may decide independently that the time has come for change and make space in your life to go on a spiritual quest. However you begin it, what is certain is that you will emerge from this journey changed in the deepest aspect of yourself. You will have faced the void and emptiness and survived, having come to know yourself in a deeper way. This requires great courage and sacrifice. Let Inanna, who has walked this way before you, be your guide. So, usually we hit rock bottom before we get to this place where there is nothing and no one else to save you. So let's see. Beautiful read. Absolutely beautiful read. 523. Schools, teachers, could be important. Children, siblings, school days. The neck, the throat, your voice. Raise your voice, speak your truth. And there we have the duck and the chrysanthemum. We're having duck for Christmas dinner. So, and number 10, which is my house, also 10s are endings. The duck and the chrysanthemum. The granny had chrysanthemums in her wedding bouquet. So, before I read that, let's have a look at the chart and see what we've got. We've got Leo there in the negative, which is the descendant, so that's about right, in reverse. We've got Gemini, of which we've got none. We've got Taurus. Taurus and Uranus, rebellion, freeing ourselves. Yeah, and Taurus in I see Icarus, I believe. So we've also got Virgo there a little bit with the Chiron energy. What's in Chiron? Let's have a look. Aries. And we've got Capricorn mentioned in Mars, which is war, and a Capricorn moon, so something happened in the dark. It was also the new moon this morning at quarter to 2 UK time, so I should be doing probably a zodiac wheel later on if I get time. So final card then. Here we go. Oh, got it, haven't we? The duck. Number 10. So, let me think. Jacqueline. Oscar. Maybe. The phrase lucky duck isn't just a light-hearted rhyme. Ducks can be the symbol of good fortune. There's a little place called Whitby on the east coast of England that actually have a little shop that makes blown glass ducks called lucky ducks. In ancient Egypt, ducks were associated with riches, especially gold, and frequently given as offerings to the gods. Likewise, chrysanthemums bursting forth with long and elegant petals, signifying abundance. Luck can be a fickle and mysterious force, but it is also, as Roman philosopher Seneca once mused, what happens when preparation, and that's preparation, meets opportunity, and there's your opportunity. You are on the brink of good fortune. Be open to any situation that might bring about a positive transformation. So grab that opportunity with both hands. How can you prepare for the future? Destiny is mutable. It's not set in stone. Because it hasn't happened yet. The future is not promised. So your destiny comes from the choices you make, and you haven't made it yet, and the consequences of those actions. So thanks for listening. I'll be on the song as soon as I can. Speak soon. Bye-bye.